Okay, we're here again. So, Full Metal, this season, second match. I'm surprised I actually have a second match within months of the first one. So that already is a plus. That's already a good sign. That shows that they're at least, have some confidence in my abilities to want to showcase me again rather than, send me away. And I'm up against Andrew Barr. Now, Andrew is a very interesting individual. I'm not usually somebody that has any kind of rivalries or gripes on anyone. However, Andrew being enough of a local guy, he's not Jersey, he's Pennsylvania, so it's okay. But way back in days long past, him and I actually had face-to-face with trivia. Well, not trivia, debate. Debate, a little bit different, obviously. But I do know he has beaten me. So for that reason alone, I at least want to see if I can beat him. Try to balance the scale so this way he doesn't lord over me in any sense. I know. It sounds petty. It sounds juvenile. But then again, this is the internet, so that's what we get. So, Andrew, I know that you are well more immersed in all this than I am, so let's put it to the coals and see what heats up.
That was a great knuckle crack, by the way, Ryan. I'm actually really impressed. What's up, Joseph?
I wish I had my sunglasses to join you, but I don't. So unfortunately, I can't.
Fine. No one can be as cool as me on a summer day.
Yep. How are you feeling, Andrew?
Maxing, relaxing, all cool. Look, I like Ryan. Ryan's cool. We live in the same state, even though I'm originally from Philadelphia. But Ryan's one of those people who I think undervalues himself as a player. He has really solid matches. It's just that he's sort of like me in Full Metal. His record just doesn't get to show that. What do you think, Joseph?
Yeah, it'll come down to the questions. Sometimes the questions are in your favor. Sometimes you get a movie in round 3 that you've seen a lot more times and are much more familiar with than others, and that helps you a little bit more. So It'll come down to luck. Hopefully, the record in this game shows that both players did really well. Hopefully, you answer a lot of questions right. I'm hoping it's a lot of fun because this game has a lot of good people in it.
Exactly. So, Ryan, best of luck to you, but hopefully more luck to me.
Good luck, Ryan and Andrew.
I am the lead host of Full Metal, apparently. Bar's on a cool summer day. I am sunburnt, and Ryan O'Regan is cool. We balance out. Welcome to Full Metal. Malcolm, you're here. What do you think? We got an Andrew, we got a Ryan, we got a Barr, we got an O'Regan. Fun match.
This is going to be fun. On one side, you got someone who just whooped my ass earlier in the season, and then you got Ryan, who's pretty good. But this should be a really fun match. I know Ryan is good. His record doesn't show his knowledge at all. But yeah.
Yeah, let's not mistaken. Ryan is part of that group of competitors who started with a loss on the record because of the triple threats. So it's a little hard when you had to beat 2 people to get a win and not just the one. And then he just played against Sean, who I just played against. So transitive properties, I get it. It's tough. Going against Barr. Barr is incredible. Barr is my homie, and him being 2 and 4, I think. Hi, Cosmo. 3 and 4 really sucks. So one of them either Barr gets to get closer to 500. Or Ryan gets to get a win on his record. Either way, someone's going to come out today happy, not just a cat.
But that being said, let's get them in here. Introducing first, he has a record of 2 wins and 4 defeats. It's Andrew the Dive Barr.
I could use some ice.
Introducing second, I maybe mistake introducing Andrew first because I can't stop laughing inside. Is Ryan. I'm not too sure if he's got a nickname. O'Regan.
The real ordeal.
Yeah, I had to put a baseball cap on because I didn't know we were doing summer stock here. So
yeah, summer.
And actually, Malcolm, if I lose this match, I may just turn that into my new nickname. Ryan, I don't know if he has a nickname or Regan. Very meta.
I'll give you a rule for number one. So round number one, that's a whiteboard round. Both of you will get 8 questions in 8 different categories of movie trivia. After the questions, you'll have 15 seconds to write down your answer. After the 15 seconds, you'll both present your answer and speak it. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. If you get all 8 correct, you get a bonus question at the end of the round, also worth 1 point. Cosmo, you ready? Yeah. Ryan, are you ready?
Sure.
Barr, are you ready?
Does Cosmo get royalties?
He is royalty, bitch.
Fair enough.
Let's do this. I'll give you your first question. Category of comic book movies. Who plays singer Breathless Mahoney in Dick Tracy? Would they describe you as breathless?
I've been said I'm breathless before, but that's for different reasons.
Because he's so good looking.
Say asthma.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ryan
That would be Madonna.
and Barr.
People call me breathless when I run up the stairs. Madonna.
That is correct.
Too soon, man.
Your next question comes in the category of the 2010s. 2017's Wonder is set in which US city?
Oh.
You know, I think Andrew Barr is wondering the answer.
Not even going to dignify that.
Cosmo wants to be the third host today. You can't do it if you don't speak English, sir. Speak Portuguese, and that's about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Barr
Is it Cleveland?
and Ryan.
Oh, I went all the way to the coast. I went San Francisco.
Other coast, New York City.
Ah.
That was way
Yeah.
too clean looking to be New York City. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right? What was the Upper West Side?
That's nice. Your
Fucking
third question comes in Oscars. Name one of the 2 actresses who tied for the Oscar for Best Actress for films released in 1968. What's up? You enjoy movie trivia? What was 1968 like, Cat? Okay, fuck you. Ignore the cat butt.
No. It's hard.
I mean, it's right. The cats and metal just want attention. I mean, Kirk's cat breaks the screens.
Yeah. Cat's coming to deep cuts next year.
It's sad.
Watch it happen, motherfucker.
Andrew.
Oh, are we? Oh, I didn't hear a countdown.
Yeah, neither did I.
So, 3, 2, 1. Barbara Streisand. I think the other one was Katharine Hepburn.
Well, I didn't pick either of those. I just went with like Vanessa Redgrave. I was like, I don't know.
Not a bad guess. Barr is doubly correct, though.
Oh,
2
it was
points.
both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Good job, Andrew.
Thank you.
All right. Next question comes in mystery thriller. Jack Terry has what film job in 1981's Blowout?
I will help you. We will accept like multiple answers. We just need like a general idea of what he does. But see, I've wanted to see this. I feel like I'd like it. What do you think about 1981, Malcolm?
I don't know. I wasn't alive.
Okay, traveler. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ryan?
I don't know. I've never seen it. I heard Blowout, so I thought hairdresser.
Not a bad guess. Barr.
Was he a sound editor?
That is correct. Or as I answered in testing, a sound guy.
Clever.
Next question comes in classics. Robert Mitchum and Kirk Douglas star in what 1947 noir about a former private eye now running a gas station in a small town whose previous life begins to catch up with him? Also known as most noir movies. If you were hiding from the police, what kind of store would you own, Malcolm?
I can't say. Maybe I'm hiding from the police right now.
I'd run a bait and tackle shop. Just like, hang out with some fish. Get one of those shirts that's like women want me, fish fear me. Just be talking to town.
But 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Barr.
No blank boards. The Big Sleep.
And Ryan.
Just based upon the synopsis alone, I went A History of Violence.
Looking for Out of the Past.
Cool.
Closer.
Came from the past. Time travel.
Your next question comes in drama. Who plays Eliza's next-door neighbor, Giles, in The Shape of Water?
Now, this movie, I love. Great fucking movie. Welcome back to Cat Content. He is hanging out next to the window. I think there's just stuff outside. He likes outside.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
I think it's the right way to say it. Is it Richard Jenkins?
And Andrew.
I still have to watch this movie eventually. Richard Jenkins.
What
That
the
is
fuck,
correct.
Barr? What the fuck? One Best Picture. Come on.
I don't have time to watch everything.
Come on. All right. So your seventh question, or penultimate question, comes in directors. Who directed L.A. Confidential? See, this one I've actually really wanted to see. I feel like I'd enjoy it. I just haven't found the time for it.
Yeah. I actually haven't seen this yet. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Andrew.
Curtis Hanson.
And Ryan.
Didn't have it, but no blank board, so I just said Steven Soderbergh.
Curtis Hanson is correct. But your final question is in Full Metal's classic plot summary. Name the 90s movie. A man's personality is drastically changed after surviving a major plane crash, and he helps another survivor to get past her trauma stemming from it.
This is a movie that I may or may not have seen and may or may not want to see. It exists.
Yes. There's really not a lot I can say about this without giving it away.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Ryan.
Always? I don't know.
And Andrew.
Is that Fearless?
Fearless is correct.
Never even heard of it.
Jeff Bridges and Rosie Perez, I think.
Is Rosie Perez in it?
Oh, that is a weird combination.
I think it's her. I'm not positive.
So now the score is 6-2, I believe.
That is what I have.
Right. 6-2 going into round 2. While Malcolm pulls up the wheel, I can give you your rules for that.
Yeah.
So round 2 is known as the wheel round. The leading competitor, in this case Barr, will decide if he wants to go first or second. The player who actually spins first will decide to go with either red or black on the wheel as their own personal category. The wheel will be spun. It will land on either a category or a color. If the color is spin, the competitor must stick with it. The player who gets to decide the category. If a category is landed on, they can choose to spin again. They only get one respin. If from the category, they'll receive 4 questions worth 2 points apiece. However, they can also get multiple choice to reduce the value down to 1. And look out, stealing is available in round 2. The categories for today are horror, action adventure, scores and soundtracks, 2019 films, rom-coms, Timothy Chalamet, comedy, first films from actors turned directors, Barr's strength of Neil Simon's stage screen adaptations, and Ryan's strength of 90s Jim Carrey, as well as the classic Red and Black.
But with that, Andrew can choose has been first. So Andrew, do you want to go first or second?
Can I get Joseph in here? Joseph, can I get those categories one more time, please?
Yeah. Your categories are horror, action, adventure, scores and soundtracks, 2019 films, rom-coms, Timothy Chalamet comedy, first films from actors turned directors, Neil Simon stage screen adaptations, and 90s Jim Carrey. Also put them in the chat for any further questions.
So there's plenty of broad categories up there.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily a whole bunch of categories that I feel, fantastic in. So, I think that we should let him go first and try to take one of those off.
If you're good with that, I will support you with that.
Okay. Yeah, Ryan can go first. Just don't pick the color I want. I swear to God, if you pick the color I want.
That's right.
I don't know which color you want, and it's a 50-50 toss-up, and technically one of them is the absence of color.
Now he's a philosophizer.
Okay. Well, okay, by that definition, I'll go black.
Oh, thank God. Okay. You're cool with me.
Oh, gee, we were on teetering ground up until
I was one of those people who stole his color, and
You did, and I'm still angry at you.
I'm not going to apologize for it. But anyway, here is your spin. Right, your first spin.
Okay.
Scores and soundtracks. You want to keep it or spin again?
Oh, did decent in this in the teams match, but again, I got to make up some room. So screw it, spin again. Oh, this is dangerous.
Hands on her.
All right. Again, 50-50 toss-ups.
Malcolm, do you want to take that?
I will take it. Oh, look at that. It's right at the top. How good. Right, your first question in the category of horror. How does Kevin Bacon's character die in the original Friday the 13th?
I didn't get the name on that, but the original Friday the 13th. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, axe to the head, B, stabbed in the throat, C, decapitated with machete, or D, drowned?
I'm sorry, but can I get a repeat on the question because I still didn't hear that name?
Yep. How does Kevin Bacon's character die in
Oh, it was Kevin Bacon.
the original Friday the 13th?
Okay. No. Fuck it. If I had heard Kevin Bacon before. He was stabbed through the throat. Final answer.
Stabbed in the throat is correct.
Yeah. Shit. If I had heard Kevin Bacon before. Damn it.
The next question is, in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, who plays Lefty Enright, the former Texas Ranger pursuing Leatherface and his family?
I have an idea, but I'd have to hear the name, so multiple choice.
Is it A, Dennis Hopper, B, Gary Busey, C, Tom Atkins, or D, Albert Finney?
I want to say
4, 3, 2.
Dennis Hopper.
That is correct for a point.
Okay. Between that or Finney.
Your next question is, what horror remake stars Anton Yelchin, Colin Farrell, and Toni Collette?
Oh, what was that? What it's the thing with the vampires. God damn it. Son of a bitch.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Multiple choice. Damn it.
Is it A, Fright Night, B, Poltergeist, C, Prom Night, or D, The Crazies?
Fright Night.
That is correct for a point. And your final question is, the beginning of The Exorcist is set in what country?
What country?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jerusalem?
That is incorrect. Andrew for the steal.
I believe it's Egypt.
That is also incorrect. It is Iraq.
Iraq. All right. Yeah, I knew if I gave the choices, it would be too easy, but fuck.
But with that, I'm gonna get in Joseph and bring in the wheel. And this is your first spin, Andrew.
Okay.
Damn it.
Let me look at the categories that we have. Honestly, Joseph, I think this is one of my lesser ones, so I think I'm going to spin again.
All right, cool by me.
Cool. We're going to spin again.
So I cut the entire time out. Did he hit that question, or was it a miss?
Damn it!
Which question?
The Exorcist.
Both missed.
He missed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ryan, what would you like to give Barr of all these?
You know what? Just so I can actually hear the questions, because I'm curious what would have been made up. Let me get the 90s Jim Carrey.
All right. I will give that to you now. So Barr, are you ready?
Yeah.
First question. Harry and Lloyd live in which U.S. state at the beginning of Dumb and Dumber?
I hate this movie. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Massachusetts, B, Vermont, C, Connecticut, or D, Rhode Island.
Vermont.
That is incorrect. Ryan, for the 1 point steal, your options are A, Massachusetts, B, Vermont, C, Connecticut, or D, Rhode Island.
Oh, even this one actually stumps me a little bit, but I'm going to guess Rhode Island.
That is correct for 1 point steal in a tie game.
Seems like a very Fairley Brothers state.
Yeah, it's there, but no one cares. Apologies for anyone from Rhode Island.
I brought your second question. Who plays Bob Zmuda in Man on the Moon?
Bob Zmuda is Paul Giamatti.
That is correct for 2 points.
I'm sorry, the great Paul Giamatti. My
There
apologies.
you go. In Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, Snowflake is kidnapped before the Dolphins are scheduled to play which team in the Super Bowl?
The Philadelphia Eagles, baby!
Jesus Christ.
That is correct.
It's like you knew he was going to be playing this game.
And your last question. Who plays Joe's mother, Rebecca Wenteworth, in Simon Birch?
Multiple choice.
All right, options are A, Ashley Judd, B, Sandra Bullock, C, Nicole Kidman, or D, Julianne Moore.
Oh, man. I'll take a repeat of everything.
All right, first repeat. Who plays Joe's mother, Rebecca Wenteworth, in Simon Birch? Is it A, Ashley Judd, B, Sandra Bullock, C, Nicole Kidman, or D, Julianne Moore?
I'll say A.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yep. Dies from a baseball.
That
That's
sounds
interesting.
rough.
All right, with that, Barr takes the lead going to round 3, 11-6. You have this well, Malcolm.
That is what I have as well.
All right, hit him with those round 3 rolls.
For round 3, there'll be one question worth 2 points and 2 questions worth 4 points. There's no multiple choice, but there's also no stealing, so you can rest easy. A wheel will be spun to determine the movie for each question. Players have the option to respin only one time in round 3, so choose wisely. If a movie has no questions remaining, they'll get a technical respin. Ryan will start asking questions first. Once that player ties or moves ahead of the opponent, then the other player will get their first question. Otherwise, it's a TKO. And each player goes back and forth answering until a player is mathematically eliminated. And the movies we have in this match, you've got Sullivan's Travels, You Can't Take It With You, Nothing to Lose, Blues Brothers, Django Unchained, American Psycho, Harakiri, and The Dead Don't Die.
God,
And I'm going
must
to-
get Harakiri for our 2-pointer. That's gonna be rough.
And I'm just going to get the reel.
Yeah, no, I'm already dreading that myself.
Yeah.
You're the first spin for Ryan.
Right. Dead Don't Die. You want to keep that or spin again?
I'll keep it.
All right. I'll give you your deep cuts questions.
All right.
Ryan, for 2 points, the Dead Don't Die. Who plays Mindy?
Oh God, I hope I don't butcher the last name sounding, but it's Chloe Sevigny.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce it?
7-yay, but
Sevigny. I don't care if she's French. God damn it.
Ryan Regan hates the French. Big thing learned from today's.
I don't hate the French. I've been there.
he hates the French and he hates Rhode Island.
On that,
And the Eagles.
You know what? Just limit my vacation
Right.
altogether, people. Just,
Technically, it's the
I
right
can't go
thing.
anywhere now.
You
Still
don't have to
right,
keep me
son.
on right now.
Yeah, we're good.
I've figured
Sorry for ruining your vacation, Ryan.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a staycation in my house, look like Barr with the sunglasses.
Hey, at least you can get real tan.
But on that note, here is your spin for your first 4-point question.
Those match Andrew Barr rated bronzer.
And it's a Dead Don't Die again. Do you want to respin? Or...
You know what? No, let's stick with it.
All right. So I'll give you your question, and the Dead Don't Die to send it back to Barr. Nope. Yeah. All right, your question.
Yeah.
Bobby is referred to by what nickname multiple times throughout the film?
Oh wow.
5, 4, 3.
Isn't it something like homeless Bob?
That is incorrect. Looking for Frodo.
You're thinking
Oh.
of the Tom Waits character, I think.
Oh, that's right. There's a Bob and a Bobby. God damn it.
And this is your final 4-point spin, which you have to hit to send it over to Barr and avoid the TKO.
That's not going to happen.
American Psycho.
I don't know how confident I feel about that. Well, I have the spin. Screw it. Spin it.
All right. Nothing to Lose.
I know Andrew's favorite.
There it is. All right. So, Ryan, here is your 4-point question in Nothing to Lose. Yes. When Terrence disables the security system at Nick's office, how long does it go down for? Five, 4, 3, 2.
An hour.
1. And your winner, way of technical knockout, Andrew the Dive Bar, for 5 minutes.
Oh, jeez. Wow, I didn't even watch it, so I mean,
Fair.
Whatever,
Honestly,
right.
you're the better man for not watching it.
am I?
Right.
Am I really?
Yeah. Yes, you are. I feel terrible.
With that, we will talk. We will do our interviews now. We can go to Ryan first.
Get rid of Andrew.
I will say Ryan. I'm not the statistician here. I think you outperformed yourself in your last match, which is pretty good. But I know
because I think I did a lot better in the last match than this match. The first round I know just was abysmal comparatively, and the second round, like if I had heard Kevin Bacon the first time and if I had gotten Fright Night, it would have made up some ground. But ultimately, again, it came down to the round 3 really for me, because I could have at least saved myself from the TKO. Yeah, it's not the easiest thing when the movies aren't the most readily available, and I know there are lots of ways to get them, but it's trying to figure it all out. So yeah. I mean, Barr actually did better due diligence than I did, and I give him all the credit in the world for the win. That's all I can say about it. And now I can actually say, if I have any kind of rivalry with anybody, it might as well be with Andrew.
You're 0-2, not out of it. You can come back later this season. Is there anyone you want to play possibly in the next match?
Somebody with a worse record than mine. I mean,
I don't know. Malcolm have a common enemy.
I'm starting to get the idea, like not even just here, but like, or just overall, I'm starting to feel like I'm like the developmental talent person, and like just for a wrestling analogy, I'm the guy that helps get other guys over. Put me up against them. Let me be a measuring stick if that's the case. It would be nice to get a win, but some people will criticize me, but I'll take the Greg Alva route in all things, where I just want to be able to enjoy myself when I have these matches. I don't want to necessarily kill myself over it like some people do. Well, that's fine for them, but I prefer to actually see this as a moment of enjoyment and relaxation and fun. So if this was any indication, I definitely had fun with Andrew, and if there's anybody else that likes to have fun, bring them on. I want some more gaffes, some more moments that you can just pluck out and laugh at.
Yeah. All right. So you take that. Right.
Yeah, I was about to say, if we'll bring in Andrew and Joseph.
Did I hear that I'm someone's rival now? All right. Since Jacoby's gone, it may as well be someone.
All right. So, Barr, now that you had your time in the sun, you actually got in your tan, even though you're still indoors. You're one away now from being 500. How does that feel?
Woo! Being one away from 500 it feels great. Because my first couple matches in this league were rough. It feels good. I just feel bad that it had to be against Ryan, because Ryan is a super cool dude. Like, he's one of my favorite people that I've ever played against. But that's how I feel.
Nice. Joseph, thoughts?
Yeah, the questions were just a little bit more in Andrew's wheelhouse. In round 1, it was a little... honestly, Ryan did pretty well with the horror category, like maneuvering through it. Only missed one question, and he did get the steal from Andrew, but just turns out that 2 of those movies were movies that were used in round 3 for the 90s Jim Carrey movies, so Andrew had to study them to write questions for them, like Dumb and Dumber, and the other one, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. So it was a little bit of more luck, but yeah, it's kind of sad to see it end in a TKO, but yeah, and it did seem like Ryan was really close with the dead don't die question, also just confused a different character, but yeah. But congrats, Andrew. You're on your way to 500 still. Great. Yeah.
Yeah. This just makes me hate Dumb and Dumber even more. If you like the movie, viewing audience, good for you. I'm happy for you. I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong, but
They can be wrong.
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
but yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Also,
you had a
just
question
before
on
I go,
that,
I
sorry.
want to say hats off to Ryan. He proved himself to be a very smart player in this match with that whole Exorcist question, not giving me the option to, hear options. So if you play him in the future, you better wise up and play a smart game because that's what he's going to do.
Jana Weiss. Anyone who you want to play in your next match, Bar?
Who do I want to play?
Yeah.
I want to play someone who's going to give me the 500.
How about
Yeah,
Pacing?
I don't know yet. There's new talent popping up. You know who I want to play? I don't care if I'm not gonna win. Give me Brandon Cohen. Brandon Cohen seems like he's like a really up, new talent that's really, really proving himself. So give me Brandon Cohen.
Payson is also one short for 500.
Oh no, I know that, but I also know that I might easily lose to Payson. Not to say that I won't lose to Brandon, but
Now they're gonna give you Payson.
oh great, that's fantastic.
Right.
Thanks a lot, Joseph.
I think we're good.
I need a new manager.
Get Bar out of the building and put him back to go stand-up comedy somewhere in a Hawaiian bar.
I am a Hawaiian bar.
but
Andrew the Hawaiian bar.
but we'll get rid of Andrew and Joseph. But yeah, Adelaide, what are your thoughts of the match?
It's always tough to go up against someone as good as Barr. Like even on an opponent's choice category, he still performed pretty well. He's climbing his way back up. I'm on my lofty tower of 3-1. I'm gonna get knocked down from that very soon. But I'm happy to see someone come up, and one day maybe we'll play, and I can play him, and I can put him back below 500 because I am the ultimate villain of this all. But today was a good game.
But yeah, meanwhile, I'm just sitting in the basement on 6, looking up at everyone above.
You can play Ryan now. Like you're that close.
But with that being said, this has been Full Metal Singles. I know we've kind of switched host positions now, but never mind. But until next time, there'll be a lot of great matches. Like and subscribe to the channel, and yeah,